Woke activism has now influenced culture to a point that basic traditional beliefs are now difficult to even voice. Huge corporations are now leaning into woke marketing campaigns to try to generate more money for themselves. And as a byproduct, we see activists feeling vindicated, supported and empowered, and the general public feeling alienated and confused. We have trans propaganda clearly fully flowing through our school systems, indoctrinating impressionable young children with, I think in many cases, parents unaware. And so to end this episode, I want to finish with a short plea from Abigail Martinez, who lost her daughter as the school county social workers disagreed with Abigail's resistance when a grassroots LGBT group sought to transition her confused 15-year-old daughter Yaeli into a boy. Now, Yaeli was moved into foster care, injected with testosterone and manipulated for marketing campaigns. And her mother, who was heartbroken, could only watch helplessly as her daughter spiraled into depression.
My name is Abigail Martinez. It has been 3 years and 164 days since I lost my daughter, Yaeli. I miss her every single day. Let me tell you how she died. My daughter was murdered by a gender ideology. CPS took my daughter when she was 16 years old. It was held by her public school counselor and LGBTQ group rights and another trans-identified girl. My daughter was taken from her loving home because the state of California claimed I was abusive for not affirming her trans identity. I lost my daughter over a name and a pronouns. Even after I promised to call her a male name, it wasn't enough. My daughter was not a boy trapped in a girl's body. She had mental health issues. Against my consent, my daughter was given testosterone instead of therapy. The LGBTQ group used her to raise money for them. Look at the poor reject trans boy, they said. Why are there so many transgender in foster care? Because this state take them from their families, tell them to run, then steal them. Parents are given one option to treat their distressed child, affirm, drug, and remove their healthy body part, or else lose your child. The abuse claim against me was finally dropped, but it was too late. The damage was done. By then, my daughter was in a horrible mental and physical pain. My daughter knelt down in front of a train. She was murdered by gender ideology. I beg you, stop pushing gender ideology. I don't want any parent to feel what I feel every day. Affirmation is not good for the health, safety, and welfare of any child.
Yeah, that is hard to listen to, and I'm hoping that this poor woman's grief doesn't go unrecognized and that people start to see where we're heading. This is what happens when we allow progressive ideologies and activists to infiltrate positions of power and legislation. And it's important that we keep discourse rather than a one-sided agenda. And I want to be clear, I do not have any dislike towards trans people. I have no ill will towards trans people, but I do take issue with forcing your beliefs on others. And I do take issue with propaganda campaigns influencing younger generations. Ultimately, it manifests itself in life-altering decisions or even life-ending decisions. But Thank you for listening and watching, however you're tuning in. I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.